Well, I had somebody who saw one of my house videos ask me to give them a closer look at my Pink Floyd collection. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is my rock and roll shelves here. Keep a lot of my reference books. I got a Beatles collection over there in the corner. Got box sets across the top. But today we're going to go look at the Pink Floyd stuff. So I guess we'll start up here in the upper corner with our later years box set. The Shine On box set, which after I got it, I brought it home. I was very surprised to discover that it had a couple of pages in there from our Pink Floyd comic books. Had no idea. So that was quite a surprise, and now it occupies a prized spot on my shelf. So we got a bunch of postcards, got the early years box set, a whole bunch of crazy DVDs, a Pink Floyd lunchbox. I'm in the process of taking these old VHS tapes and beta tapes and putting those on the DVD as well. I got a lot of limited edition CDs, interview CDs, got the old still sealed long boxes of stuff like Roger Waters' The Body and his Amused to Death. Got signed and numbered editions from Amused to Death. Got all the big old box sets, the immersion sets of course. A whole lot of old singles from See Emily Play, Apples and Oranges. They even have stuff like Nick Mason and Rick Wright solo stuff. Got a Dave Gilmour picture disc. It's supposed to be a radio, I believe. Vinyl picture disc. And of course we got a lot of the old tapes that I've been transferring to digital. I got bumper stickers, Pink Floyd air freshener, a couple bricks from the wall, some singles. I got some Pink Floyd sunglasses. I got a Roger Waters pros and cons scarf. Most of that stuff I got on the tours. Got a lot of books and albums and stuff too. I even still have the original ad from when I went and saw The Wall that I got from the reader. I ordered tickets from this and I got tickets for a bunch of us that way. I got some Pink Floyd incense and a bunch of original vinyl, including a whole bunch of bootlegs here. I'm only going to show you a little glimpse of there. And a whole lot of Pink Floyd shirts. Most of them got at concerts, including Roger Waters solo shows. There's a pros and cons shirt. I'll show you one of the most offbeat ones I got here. I actually got one at the Wall concert, and it's a bootleg shirt. I'll spread out over here. But I really love it because it is from the show I saw in 1980. I think it was $7 out there in the parking lot. Yeah, it's one of my favorite shirts. It's a good job somebody did on it for a bootleg shirt. Completely unauthorized. You can only ever saw it that one time from that one guy out in the parking lot. I've never seen this shirt elsewhere again. Some of these other ones are handmade. I'll show you one of those. Here's one that a friend of mine painted for me. I'll spread out here for you. Really like that one a lot too. Hand painted with little airbrush tools. Berlin 90 shirt. So that's my Pink Floyd collection. I certainly am not going to ever run out of good stuff to listen to in this house. I have a real fun collection of stuff, including a few rock and roll toys, my Ozzy bobbleheads there, a Janis Joplin action figure, Marilyn Manson action figure of all things. Got Elvis at the drive-in. A whole bunch of old singles and stuff. This here in the back here is a pair of Clash shoes. And I think that the box there has actually got built-in speakers. Kind of a neat recent acquisition. This is a vinyl plug. This is what albums look like before they become albums. That's the vinyl plug that, at least back in the 60s, you drop into the vat and make an album out of. Well, there you go. None of this is for sale, by the way. You're going to have to just eat your heart out. Stuff I've collected over the course of many, many years. So, had a little help from my friends here. Normally they'd be jumping all over the shirts when I take them out, and for some reason they seem to think that they're really fun to pull down and use as cushions. So I think they're just waiting for me to turn this camera off so they can try that again. So, well, there you go, Pink Floyd fans.